It started with me, and when I went to college, I was in a band kind of through college called No Way Jose. I played drums in it. And then I kind of learned to play guitar just by watching. We practice at my house, at my parents' house, and I would just watch everybody else like play guitar and stuff, and they would leave their instruments there, and I would just kind of pick stuff up from there. I had piano lessons when I was a kid, so I just started plunking around on instruments that we had around the dorm room and multi-tracking. I got into recording in high school, and so I started multi-tracking and like writing. I wrote a song and emailed it to all my friends back home, and they were all like, "Oh, this is a cool song." And so then I just like kept writing songs, and I just called it Those Lavender Whales. My friend had sent me a comic strip. She was living in Philadelphia at the time, and it was about a lavender whale, and so I just had it taped up on my desk. And since we've come back, since 2011, I started in Nashville recording Tomahawk of Praise, and then we finished mixing that and then putting that out. That just kind of, we just started working out kind of like a firm lineup. And then, so Jessica, my wife, started playing drums because I was like, you should learn how to play drums, and she really liked it. Chris Gardner, he's always kind of been like teammate in any band I've been in. And Pat Wall is just kind of like fell in, he always says like he strong-armed his way in, because we asked him to play in like a couple songs, and he just was like, I want to play in this song, this song, this song, and then we were just like, yeah, you should just play all the time. Yeah, that's how it turned into like a solid 4-people band now. And I don't know, Chris plays with Washed Out, so he'll be gone sometimes, and we'll make it work with the 3 of us, or if like somebody has something to do, we'll have like different songs that we can play with 2 or 3 different combinations of people. We'll try to make it work. It's different on different times. Like sometimes I'll just get a melody in my head and I'll just sit down with an acoustic guitar and just like plunk something out. And it's been kind of more like that with having my daughter growing up and just being more like active. And I'll just be like, oh, I'll have something like really quick, like, cause I'll have like 30 minutes or something. I'll just like work out like this quick, like folk song almost. When I have more time, I'll like go and record that and then dissect it a little bit and like change the chords up and experiment with it more. Or sometimes it'll just kind of stay like that, but I'll just like add layers to it. But a lot of times what used to happen is I would just write 30 seconds of songs and then just add 30 more seconds. And so you would just get these disjointed songs that would end up to be these 2-minute pieces or something. I feel like it's been getting more fluid as I grow up, because I don't know if it's just changing, like my songwriting process is changing, or I guess I'm just changing. I don't know. It changes depending on like what mood I'm in, because there's a song on this compilation that Jordan and Chris put together when I was like getting radiation, and it's called I'm So Proud of My Friends, and I'm really proud of that song. But then sometimes I'll listen to like really old songs that I did, like just on a 4-track, and I'm like, how did I do that? There'll be songs, I don't just sit around listening to myself a lot, and so sometimes I'll go back and listen to stuff and be like, oh, I totally forgot about that song. And then we just recorded a bunch of new songs, and so I'll be listening to those and I'm like, oh, I'm really proud of this song. Yeah, I want people to feel the feeling of community and the feeling of friendship and the feeling of love, pretty much. Like, that's kind of what everything is coming from. And like when we play together, we're like just 4 friends that really care about each other. Like when we play shows, that's what we want everybody to feel. think it's great and underrated, and there's a bunch of really cool stuff happening. There's more than one thing going on. It's hard to get a good crowd out. But I think it's really good. There's a bunch of really great stuff happening. There's a bunch of really good bands. I've always been really excited, and I think there's just like cool bands happening. There's a bunch of younger people doing really neat stuff too. Like, I don't know. I like living here. I like the music here. So started a record label, and we put out Colombian music that is really great. So I'm proud of all the records we put out. So hopefully we keep getting to put out records. I think it's just just play music like you want to play it. I think that's always good, is like try to sound like anything else other than what you're listening to, or whether like what you hear, because you want to push boundaries, I guess. And then I don't know, record yourself and make your own merch when you're starting out. Like, I think that's really important, especially when you're young. Like, don't try to pitch your stuff. Like, make your own stuff, record your own stuff. Then like record yourself, learn how to do it, and then like burn your own CDs, make them look nice. Like, don't half-ass it, and just like make some neat packaging so that like when you sell your own CDs, it looks nice. And then like meet as many people as you can meet. Even if you don't like their music, be nice to them, trade, and like, because you never know who you're gonna meet, and like you just want to be nice to people, like, and just, you know, play shows, be nice to people, keep up with people. I don't know.